Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2 Throwback Career Mode. We're back here for another episode, and this time out we're going to Texas in the trucks. Third place in the standings right now after 6 races. Or this is the 6th race. I don't know if this is the 6th race or we've done 6 races. Let me look. This is race 7 that we're doing right now. 7 of 23? Oh, there's no way to know. Was that 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23? Yeah, 23. 7th race of 23. Let's go. We're third in the standings right now. We've already hit our incentive of leading a lap, so we just need to get a couple more top 5s, some more top 10s, and we have some more money in the pocket. It doesn't do anything in this game, though, I don't think, so there is that. We don't need practice. We're going to loosen the truck up a bit. Where's the wedge? We'll go down to 49 today. And we'll go qualify. Here we go. Wrong button. This isn't NASCAR 25. I think this is old Texas, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't remember when they redid it. But this might be old Texas. Which is probably not old Texas, like there's probably an older Texas than what I'm talking about, but a few years ago when they redid 1 and 2, that's the old Texas I'm talking about. I think this is unredone 1 and 2. I could be wrong though. We're flat out right now in the qualifying lap. I think we can continue to flat out. Yeah. As long as we don't get tight off of 4, which is not looking like we're going to. We're going to come across the line and see how we qualify. 22nd. Same as our car number. Right behind Friesen. Right in front of Gilliland. And your pole sitter today, Grant Infinger. At one point last race, he was the only car on the lead lap. Then he ended up, I think, finishing 5th. I don't remember exactly. Here we go. Racing at Texas. We're getting into it quick today. There's not a lot to do in NASCAR Heat 2 before you race. You just kind of jump in and race. There's no fixing up cars. There's no managing a team. There's no doing anything with your money. It's just jump in and race, and we're doing it. As we go to the top side in 1 and 2, we got a truck up the inside. It was Chavis trying to make a move. Should be able to start moving up a little bit faster than last time. Texas a little wider than Dover is. We are probably going to make more room up on the bottom, though, if we can get there. Although the outside's working right here. It's just maybe not going to work 3 wide off the corner. Give it a little bump to Tommy Joe Martins there. Ooh, he's getting sideways. Don't go. Don't spin. He held on to it. Cross low under Martins here in front of Cobb. He slides down just a little bit. Probably not super happy with me getting into him off the 3 last time, or off the 4. Sorry. Oh, Nemechek though, just going to drive down right in front of us. Probably going to be mad about that too, that I hit him when there was barely a gap there. I hit him about 3 more times down the front straight too. Hit him again, coming off of 2. But he wanted to be there, that's on him. He really wanted to be in front of me. So I go up the inside of Gilliland now. Get into the top 20 early. Keep moving forward. See if we can find ourselves in another position to maybe win a race. The inside of the 52 and Cody Coughlin. On the move right now. Trying to take 17th away from Quapple. We got Smith on the outside as well that we're going to try and get by. Young is going to slide down, try and cut us off, but we're going to get underneath him as well. That's 3 cars in a turn. Love that. 15 to go in stage 1, and we're up to 15th. On the bottom here, pull up behind TJ Bell. Wyatt Snyder, the next truck up ahead of him. We might have to go around the outside here on Bell. Should be fairly easy though. Side by side, a little bit of contact there. Wish you could push them in this game without them being annoyed with you, even though you're helping them. But you can't, so I'm going to try and stay off of him as much as I can here. If I could push him up to Snyder, that'd be helpful, but we're actually both closing on Snyder anyway. Side by side through the tri-oval. Oh, hello. Well, we're not side by side anymore. NASCAR doesn't care to throw the caution for that either, so we're going to get back up to speed here. All the way in the back of the pack, I believe. Careful, careful, careful. Don't want to just take Peck out. Nemechek's down a lap. He is behind us. I think he's probably out of this race. And the right side of our truck is destroyed. So, lovely. That's, good old TJ Bell just doored us into the wall. I was going to mention something about the fact that this was the tri-oval of death in NASCAR Heat Evolution. It continues to be the tri-oval of death here in NASCAR Heat 2. See if we can't start pulling our way back up through the field here. By the end of stage 1, maybe we can get back in the top 20. Alright, we've started to move back up through the field now as we close in on the end of stage 1. We're going after Forrester for 28th right now. We're in that scary zone, though. I'm going to try and stay as high up here by the wall as I can so he doesn't slam me. Maybe that's just a TJ Bell special, I don't know. A little bit of contact there as we go through 1 and 2. We're up to 28th. Trying to continue our way up through this field to get back closer to the front. We'll have to probably come in, regardless of what everybody else is doing at the stage break, we're probably going to come in, fix some damage, get some fresh tires and some fuel, and go back out there and try and make our way back towards the front. 28th is not where I thought I would be by the end of stage 1, but it is, in fact, where we are at the moment. Hopefully we get a little higher than that by the end of the stage. We're to Greenfield here. We'll work around the outside. He'll slide up to block us. What a nice guy. Doesn't give us a ton of room. Almost pushes us down to the grass there. Into the back of Brown, give him a little shot so we can clear Greenfield there. Come up behind Dowsett as well. Go to the outside of Brown. Keep the pedal down. And keep the momentum up and get around Dowsett. One move, not quite. Can fully have the closing speed to get them both. Go after Dowsett down here in 1 and 2 though. Real close to him, maybe scare him a little bit, but we'll get by. Spencer Boyd up next, and then Jennifer Jo Cobb. A little less than a straightaway ahead of us. Don't know if we'll get to her, but maybe Boyd here, right at the end. Boyd a little bit off at 2. Wasn't sure where he was going to go, so I just ran right into him. Smart. Go to the outside and get past him too. We definitely have some speed today. We're able to make these passes pretty easy, and we can hold the truck wide open, which is helping a lot. We just are now way back in the pack. I don't know how far forward we would have driven without the old wall getting in the way after we got punted. 2 seconds ahead now to Jennifer Joe Cobb and Wendell Chavis. Not going to close that by the end of the stage, so we'll just cruise here to the end. Stage 1 comes to an end where we'll be in 24th behind Cobb in front of Boyd. We're going to come down, and it doesn't look like anybody else is coming down. That's fine. I want to come down and get some repairs done myself. So we'll restart 31st. Nemechek's still in the pits, out of the race today. Don't know who was in the lead. I didn't look. Back to green here. We'll get up through the gears. Crafton back here with us, so is Infigure. A couple guys that finished pretty high in Dover. Crafton with the win. Infigure, I think, got 5th, maybe. 4th or 5th. We're going to try and be careful here to start this stage. Now, since everybody's bunched up, don't need to go too crazy and get put into another wall. We will try and take some advantage of it. As everybody's bunched up and maybe a little bit slower. We'll go 3 wide around through 3 and 4. Get up to 27th pretty quickly here. See if we can do the same down to 1 and 2 here. About as high as you can go here. 4 wide there for a second with Bell on the bottom. And we'll end up now 25th, pushing Greenfield down the back straight. Good corner. We're the only ones with fresh tires as far as I know, so this is not necessarily an overperformance with a lot of pace. It's just we have the best grip and the most tires right now, so we're able to kind of drive by some guys who will probably come in at some point this stage to get some work done. We, I think, can make it through the stage, so we may get ourselves a stage win here thanks to some strategy, but I don't know if it's going to be strategy that gets us in position to win the race. We'll find out. We may, if we can... Okay, nope. Yep, there it is again. We found another wall. Oh, yeah. I mean, everybody else... I'm just going to pit. I don't think I deserve to go to the front for causing a caution. I was going to say something that doesn't matter anymore, so I'm not going to continue the sentence I was saying when I got ping pong thrown into the wall and run over. There's a lot that I get frustrated about in NASCAR 25. Just me not being able to drive and stuff. The thing I get frustrated about in these older games is the fact that you can't get anywhere near somebody without getting ping-ponged around. And now 2 cautions have come out because somebody else has hit me into a wall. Oh, actually, the caution did come out when we got slammed into the wall earlier, so... Take that back. 1 caution has come out for that. Once again, we have fresh tires, but not fresher than everybody else now because everybody else has come down to pit. So we're going to have to work a little bit harder to make these passes. Stay to the outside of Gillen here, but he has a little bit more momentum coming down the back straight. Won in that car before I have. But this time I'm in the 22. Around the outside. This is the other car I've won in, the 22. I believe those are the only 2 I've won in so far. Could be wrong. Might have had a 3rd win somewhere. A little bump to Quapple. I haven't seen TJ Bell in a while. I'd like to go give him a piece of my mind. Probably come up on him here in a little bit. Doing a nice job on the outside right now of grabbing some spots. Back into the top 20. 8 to go in stage 2. Okay, kind of see him coming off of 2. We're going to go to the outside of Smith. Just touch the wall a little bit. quite keep the truck underneath me as we try to go around the outside. Snyder also up here with Smith, who's going to slide down in front of us. Our momentum carried us into his back bumper. I think that's a very diplomatic way to say I ran into him. We'll get by him now as well. Hopefully get a good run on Snyder down the back straight. Big momentum into 3. Follow this top line again. Just keeping our right sides towards the top of this darker groove. We're making moves. 16th. Friesen and Chastain are the 2 cars up ahead. 6 laps to go here in the stage. Love to get into the top 10 and pick up a couple stage points. Steady. That was pretty steady as we go by Friesen. Our teammate now coming into view. First time we've seen him all day. And the caution's out. Noah Gregson maybe has an issue. So he's going to come down and pit. Truex is currently your leader. We are not going to pit. We've pitted too many times so far. We'll move up to 14th. With Gregson coming down to pit. Checking my belts. They're pretty nice and tight right now. Back up through the gears. Inside the top 20 for the restart. Push our teammate a little bit now. We're going to let him go, and we're going to go up the middle, trying to make up a few spots. There's TJ Bell again, gets us into us again, second time today. My teammate's playing nice, but TJ Bell is not. Take a look at my middle finger as I drive by him and say, see ya later. I can take a look at his middle finger as he drives back by me. The birds are out today. Perfect. Hill's going to slide down in front of Bell. We're going to trap him on the bottom. Try and go around the outside. Not too far off of stage points, but not any time left. Thought we might have had one more lap, but we did not. That was it. We'll finish 11th, just out of the stage points. No need to pit right now. We have a long way to go for stage 3. And pitting now is not going to help us with that. Although, I'm sure cautions will come out sometime here in stage 3 to really shuffle up the field and cause some chaos. We're back to green. We'll jump up into the top 10 immediately as we get up underneath Austin Hill, all over the back of Ben Rhodes. DJ Bell on the outside as well, trying to make some moves. Try and get by last race's winner, Matt Crafton here. We don't have the pace to do that, though, as Hill pulls back by us, takes us back out of the top 10. Look to the high side now, follow Crafton through. Got it done for the first time in Throwback career mode, last time at Dover. He'll be on the back of John Hunter Nemechek here, leading this top line. Myself, looks like Briscoe's starting to come up here and party as well. Nowhere to go at the moment, too wide in front of me for a couple rows. Unless I want to try and go 3 wide and get some stuff done here, but I don't think I have the tire advantage to do such a thing at the moment. When we were tire advantaged earlier, it was a little bit of a different thing, but right now, not having that is not going to help me. Although we do get a good run on Crafton, not quite enough to get side by side, though. Now we get another good run. We'll see if we can't go 3 wide here. Road's going to go up the inside of Coughlin. We're going to go around the outside, possibly. Oh, Nemechek backs out of it. We run to the back of him as he checks up. Crafton. We clip the back of Crafton, trying not to run over Nemechek, who just hit the brakes coming off the corner. We're in the big one. I don't even know if my wheel's straight at this point. Okay, there we go. We're going to pit. No reason to stay out. We're beat up pretty good again. Go to the back. Drop 15 spots to 31st, and yet again, the cycle continues as we go to the back. But we have fresher tires again, so we can hopefully jump on the outside and start passing people pretty quick again. Just had Nemechek 3 wide ahead of us. He checked up. Not much I can do. Tried to go down low, and Crafton was there, just clipped his rear end, and then lost the car. And everybody was right on me, so not really anywhere to go. We'll go up the inside here to start this this restart. Are we stage 2 right now, I believe? No, we're in the final stage right now. I remember what's going on. Trying to go up the inside, outside of Peck. We'll just actually push him into the tri-oval here. I'm a little scared to go side by side with him. Oh, and then he's gonna just check up a little bit. I'm already on him, so the checkups in this game are insane. He just did it again. Almost landed in my lap again. The AI just put themselves in positions that they don't like, and then they just slam the brakes to get out of them. Which is good if you can force them 3 wide, and you're one of the cars 3 wide with them as Jennifer Joe tries to push me up into the wall. Matt Mills also does the same. Almost back inside the top 20 now. Joe Martin's blocking hard, not wanting to lose the spot in the top 20. Yeah, look how far they sling over when they go through the tri over there. You just got to be very careful if you're next to one of them. Go very high. Keep your eyes open and your hands ready to catch. Car, I think it's Christopher Bell coming down into the pits. I don't know if he's scheduled to come down or if he has some damage. Might be out of this race. One of the top guys in the standings at the moment. We'll look to the outside of Quapple and Gilliland here, going down into 3 and 4. Just keep the throttle pegged and try and hold the outside line around him. Got one of them. 31 laps to go. We'll need one more stop. Probably going to be a green flag stop. Unless there's another caution at a good time. Around Gilliland now, up to 16th. Trying to get in the top 15 if we can get by Snyder. Smith gets us even closer to the front. Around we go. Staying off the wall. Side by side with Smith. Still got Snyder sniffing back there. See if we can't clear him here. Go into the tri-oval, not really where I want to be with the tri-oval. Another truck comes down the pit. So I'm thinking Bell was a scheduled one. Gave Smith plenty of room there through the tri-oval. Did not want to get put in a wall. We'll get a good run back on him here though out of 2. Might be enough to clear him. will be as we slide down to the bottom in front of him. Go after TJ Bell again now here. Crafton in finger in. 28 to go in the race. Got it right that time. Oh, we run to the back of Bell. I thought I was closing on him a little slower than that. There he goes around off the corner into the wall. NASCAR puts out the flag. We're all gonna pit. Didn't quite mean to do that, but I closed on him a lot faster than I thought I was going to. I think that was another one of those checkups. We will restart 13th. Back in the gas. Another restart here. Be all over the back of Chastain. 24 to go in the race. We'll look up the inside now. A little bit of contact. Trying to get into the top 10 for the first time today, I believe. On the back of Coughlin, if we can turn down enough to get to the inside of them, it might give us a chance into 3 and 4 to get up another spot or two. We're not quite going to get our nose in there. We're going to have to lift off so we don't run them over. Hoping nobody does the big checkup here again. Road's going to try and slide down in front of us. Not quite going to work. No, he's still trying it though. He's really going to squeeze us out through the tri-oval. And then slows up as we go down into the corner here. And again, nobody's going as fast as I am. Nobody even is going close to as fast as I am right now. Annoying. Both the BKR cars up here. Try and just stay too wide through the tri-oval because you never know what they're going to do. A little tap from Rhodes. A little tap to Briscoe, who tried to stay as high as he could and block us off. Here's our best friend TJ Bell again. Briscoe way out of the gas, tried not to run over him. He was 3 wide off the corner and he dead stopped, threw out the parachute, dropped anchor, and almost ended up in our lap. I'm try and push TJ Bell through here so we can get ahead of Briscoe and not have to worry about him doing that again. Outside of Bell. This is not where we want to be with this guy, but that's what's going to happen here as we try and move our way up through the field still. We're able to slide back enough that he can't put us in the wall there through the travel. Now we're going to try and make the pass around him in 1 and 2. A little bit tighter than I want to be able to slide up towards the wall. Coughlin comes up and get a little draft off of him. Keeping the throttle planted. Coughlin's going to stay up in front of me. We'll bump him a little bit. He wanted to stay up here. It's going to lose us a bunch of momentum down the front straight. As Briscoe dives up the inside of us, not quite going to be able to stay there as we go back up the outside of TJ Bell through 1 and 2. We'll clear him, so will Cindric. I believe he backed out of that because we got him 3 wide with Cindric. Now on to Coughlin. Might be closer in pace to Coughlin than we were to Briscoe. Oh, they're closer to that wall than Briscoe is too. Spotter still hates my aggressive driving, apparently. Times I don't think it's that aggressive, but he does, so he'll let us know about it. Easy, easy. I'm holding. not quite moving up on the outside here anymore. It's starting to lose its steam. These trucks are lined up and not side by side anymore, so it makes it a little harder to use this top line to make the moves. $16 to go in the race. Do a little side draft there, and Briscoe try and get him pulled back a little bit. We'll go high though on exit. Kaufman's going to come up here with us and slide back down, try and block off Briscoe. I just don't have the pace right now to make much up on these guys. They're too fast. They're all lined up and getting the draft. I'm much faster when I go into the corner like this, but you can't make it stick. You'll slide up into Briscoe a little bit. Back of Briscoe, who's being held up by Coughlin there. Get all over the back of him. I want to move forward, but there's just nowhere for me to go. Briscoe's going to slam on the brakes here, maybe. No, he didn't quite do it that time. There's a car coming down to pit. There's Gregson. 13 to go. Can we make it? We can. Honestly, if I just stay here behind Briscoe, I can probably make it a little easier because we're going to have to lift a bunch to not run him over. And that'll save me some fuel. Just to make sure I make it. Back up the inside Coughlin here. Gonna try to pull up to Briscoe. Probably gonna be able to lead another lap or so here. As guys come down to pit, maybe? Or are we all good now? There's just a couple guys that needed some fuel there at the end. No clue. There's a couple cars on pit road at the moment, but I think those are both guys that are out of the race. Oops, sideways as I touch the grass there. Here comes Coughlin back at us. Sitting in 8th right now. We're chasing down Briscoe and Hill. Alright, we're pulled back up to Briscoe and Hill now. We're going to look to the outside of Briscoe. We're going to get way too tight here. Really got to get out of it. Still got into the wall. Didn't need to downshift. Oh, Coughlin almost ran me right over. We're still in the top 10, but that definitely didn't help us. Our teammate right behind us. Oh, we're still 9th. Our teammate 10th. Thought we were 10th for a second. So we're going to pull back up to these trucks ahead. We're going to be 7 to go at the line there. Just couldn't get by the 2 cars ahead. That's one of the things about this game that really sucks, is it's very one line on the track, and if you pull up behind 2 guys, it's very hard to pass them, because you can sometimes kind of muscle your way around one, but you can't get by both, so you can't get back down in enough time to keep your position. You go around the top, you get a pass the first guy, get stuck by the second guy, and then they both just go right back by you. It's a little tough at times, but it is what it is. We're just going to have to race with it here. Might get a little bit better as we go through the heat games. And then I don't know what ignition's like. We'll find out. Pretty spread out a little bit now in front of us too. So if we can get back to them here in the last 5 laps, we might be able to make a quick move to the outside, slide around, get back down in front of them. We could slide all the way up into the wall yet again. Not quite, but we're we're getting tight now. We're starting to lose grip on the tires. Might not be able to go flat out through the corners anymore. Or at least maybe not through 1 and 2. 3 and 4 still seem fine. Four to go. Get down about halfway through and just lift enough to keep the car under us. Hopefully we can pull up on Coughlin here a little bit more. Another top 10 is not bad. It's going to get us some more points. I have no idea who's in the lead right now. I think it was Truex at one point. I don't know if it's still him. We haven't really seen lap traffic or anything at this point. There goes Mills that looked like down to pit. 3 to go. A little bit of a lift just to keep us turning as we pull all the way to the back bumper of Coughlin now. Maybe get one shot at passing him towards the end. Self has fallen back just a little bit more, 8/10 behind us at the moment. We'll do a little lift here. Well, I felt like I got it a little higher than I wanted to be. There's the fuel light on. It says we have 2 laps left in the tank. It says we have 2 laps left in the race. Are we going to make it? Was supposed to ride for a little bit earlier and save some fuel. Completely forgot. Oh boy, we're about a half lap short, I think. There is Christopher Bell coming back through. No, he's not coming back through. He's laps down probably at this point. He's going to come back down and pit. I'm low on fuel, but this is going to be the white flag lap. Are we going to make it to the end, or are we going to run out of gas? Still going. Oh, it's stumbling. Can we get back around? We're out of gas. We're losing it. No, no. There goes our teammate. And thank you, Truex, who is not in the lead. He's going to push us across for a top 10. 101 on the speed rating. John Hunter Nemechek going to be the winner today here in Texas. John Hunter wins while Joe finishes dead last. Look over here, that's his 3rd career Throwback career mode win. 3rd Throwback, whatever. So he'll tie myself and Cindric at the top with 3 career wins. Put another 50 grand in the bank. Drop to 5th. Cindric jumps back ahead of myself and Crafton here in the standings. Maybe not our best race there in Texas. Had a few run-ins with the wall. Oh, we have a message from Ben Rhodes.
Hey, I want to let you know, some of the guys don't like the way you're driving out there. If you don't calm down, you're going to start making some real enemies.
Pretty sure more people put me into the wall than I did to anybody else. Hey, Austin Q, what is your deal? The last race was awful. You are a dirty, dirty driver. Suspend me. Get out of here. Suspend TJ Bell. He dumped me into a wall. Ooh, a double next time out. We got a Gateway. A Gateway double? The Xfinity cars run at Gateway, or they're somewhere else? Who knows? We'll find out. Not next time, but the time after. I guess we'll find out next time, and then we'll race at the time after. But next up, we have Gateway for the trucks. We are 5th in the standings now. 7 races into the 23 race season, but there are some hot seats for Xfinity bouncing around in there. We've got almost 4,000 fans, almost $850,000. That'll be it for today. Thank you for watching this episode of Throwback Career Mode. Come back next time for another truck race. See you then. Goodbye.